Hi everyone, welcome to It's Tea Time. My name is Jay Daniel and I'm here with Dijon, Arturo, and Carlos. On today's show, we're going to be talking about gay culture. So guys, when someone says gay culture, what's like the first thing that you guys think about?
Color.
Color? Like my shirt?
Yes.
LGBTQ.
LGBTQ.
etc.
So many things have been added on that.
Yeah.
Plus. There's a little plus on it.
Yeah.
Pluses.
Etc.
Plus. Yeah.
Is that offensive?
There's like T
The rest of
square.
you?
for a moment.
No, you can't. Yes, it is. You can't say
But that's
that.
what, in the name it says plus. I'm saying, is having the plus offensive?
Oh, I didn't know it said
It's-
plus.
But it's
Yeah,
also changed
yeah.
a lot because I've also seen it say like T square for like
Oh, I've never seen that.
transgender.
So it's like Y equals.
It's algebra
ML.
now.
It's
Like
just
the
a-
hell.
Plus.
Okay, so when you guys think of gay culture, the first thing you think of is an acronym. Because I don't.
From what I'm hearing, I need to find the slope.
And gay culture.
Yeah.
And I wonder if like people outside of gay culture, like what they think about. Because I remember growing up
They
and
think gay sex.
yes, I think they think sex, drugs, and alcohol and partying.
Yeah, but I think they think about it males. Like that's like the idea that I've always like heard around.
That's
It's-
true.
it's
Growing
more
up, I
like-
never really thought
yeah,
of like
they're more accepting.
lesbian.
I-
Not even more accepting, but just like wasn't even.
Yeah.
They weren't. I don't even think they were really like, included. Like growing up, it was always like gay men. That's so bad.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I know, at least that's what the media portrayed to me.
Yeah, it was partying and that whole
Yeah,
thing.
sex, drugs, party.
Which I guess is part of it.
But that's part of every,
yeah.
so we think alike sometimes, guys.
Apparently. So yeah, okay.
It's part of everything. See, when I think gay culture, I just start thinking of like all the subcultures in gay culture, and I don't think everyone is aware of everything in gay culture. You know, it's kind of like in Mean Girls when they say in girl world, blah 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 blah. You know, it's like in gay world, well, there's this, and that too. You know, you have like the drag scene, you have transgender, you have the gay scene, the lesbian scene. You have also like the bear community, the leather community, and sometimes those mix too. You have like the West Hollywood people. So when I think of gay culture, I automatically think of just California gay culture because I'm sure it's different everywhere.
I feel like it's like anything else. Everything is different everywhere.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I think
Wow.
the
Everything is different everywhere. I'm deep.
The culture growing up with,
philosophical show, okay?
the culture in which I grew up with, like I think they didn't acknowledge a lot or they didn't talk about gay culture in general. It was very like, okay, that person is gay, like, but they just
And that's
won't
it.
talk about it. Yeah.
Well, I feel on the one hand it's not talked about, but on the other hand it's like always being talked about. So it's like you don't talk about so and so person, but I feel like especially in the religious community it's like always being brought up. Like I remember going to church, there was
Yeah.
always that one sermon about the world
Oh yeah.
and then how bad the world
The
is,
secular world.
the secular world. Yeah, and I feel like that's like it's always being brought up. But if so and so in your family is, then you don't really talk about it. That's I don't know.
See, and I feel that's very indirect, and I feel like it should be acknowledged just like anything else is acknowledged. But some cultures do ignore what they don't.
Is there anything good about the gay culture?
Everything.
Yeah.
Well, no, I think
I don't know,
like you
everything.
said, like there's things in just normal hetero culture that we see as like, oh, that's not right. Like you shouldn't steal, you shouldn't manipulate, you shouldn't do drugs, you know, or whatever it might be. And so that being transferred into gay culture, I think it's the same mentality. Like you still have your morals, your values, and whatever you grew up with, and I think you're gonna view certain things as wrong.
On the positive, I see trendsetters. A lot of the times, people eventually pick up what gay people do, like the type of music, the style of dancing, etc.
And then they steal
I
it
see
and make
yeah.
it their own.
But it is, we are trendsetters. Just we are.
Yeah, for the majority. I remember someone once telling me,
You apologize.
"Oh, it's trendy to be gay now," and I was like, "What? What are you talking about?" But that's what they told me, and I was like shocked. Like, kind of, it was like the new thing to be or do, and they were putting us in this category where, like, oh, you're that because like now that's the cool thing.
I feel like that. I mean, I don't think that's true, but I think there's some truth to that idea. Because you hear a lot of like, especially younger kids, which is, I mean, in a sense, a good thing that people are more open to different ideas. But you hear a lot of like little kids saying like, "Oh, I'm pansexual," or "I'm this." I'm like, "Do you know what that is?" And they don't really know what it is, but their friends are, and everyone's like gender queer now, or like gender this, or I'm not binary. Which again, it's good that people are more open, but I feel there is some truth of like, I don't really know what it is, but everyone else is, so I am too, and we're cool. But that's like with everything else. I mean, part of growing up and discovering yourself is you try on these different identities. Not really identities, but different like aspects of different groups, and you take on a little bit here, a little bit there, and then you kind of discover who you are. So, and sometimes you don't really know really what that is, or you go with like certain music or certain things. And I remember a lot of the music I got into was because people around me were listening to that music, so I was like, oh, that's cool music. I'm into that now.
Yeah.
So I think there's like some like truth to like people wanting to be trendy, but I think at some point you like either are or you aren't kind of thing, and if you're not, it's gonna come out.
Exactly. Just like if you are, it's gonna come out.
If you are, it's gonna come out, right?
You're gonna come out of the closet. Yeah.
So I don't know what this conversation was about.
It was about gay culture.
Okay.
And all the different aspects. Like just what you think about gay culture when you hear that phrase.
Well, I meant more like, okay, maybe I do know what this conversation. I mean, I was here, obviously, but I guess I'm trying to figure out like what we kind of established today.
Oh, okay. I think we established that when we think of gay culture, a lot of things can come to mind, just like what media has told us. That's like one thing that we've established today.
I feel you get mixed messages. Okay, this is what I don't understand, and maybe now I'm adding another point, but. From like, let's say you're religious, you think the media is saying gay is amazing, blah blah blah, like, so that's why they think everyone's trying to be gay because it's like, or it's so out there. It's like liberal media. But then from the other side, it's like, look how like you look in media and like look how they like treat gay actors, or like it's like bad. So I'm like, wait, so is media promoting it, or are they like saying like it's just?
I think we're in a time where that's very in the middle. I think before we were in a time where it was seen as just this is wrong, this is bad, or look at what they're doing. And now it's because it's more accepting, we are getting both messages from the media. We're not only getting the negative things that were attached to gay culture back in the day, but we're also getting like the positive things and the all the things that come with just any culture.
I think with social media, it's allowed more people to be verbal about it and outspoken about what they really think about things. Before, they used to just be bystanders and not really say things, but they would hush it, like say, whisper it to people or say it to, just be mean, outside.
Yeah.
So we definitely established that, and
I think we just established in general that gay culture is like any other culture.
Yeah.
Period.
But
Just
more
not a
colorful.
trendsetter.
But more colorful. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, it's Tea Time. And follow us on Instagram, it's Tea Time Official. That's it.
Bye.
That's all you need to know. Okay,
So say it once all the way through.
ready?
Yes.
John, do you want to be elbow deep on that?
Oh, you're not gonna
table?
get it on the first one.
Okay.
Just try.
If he does,
Watch
we're putting it up.
this gold.
If he does, we're putting that one up.
Much more. Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck up, man. You took up your shoulders. I'm gonna fuck up. Elbows? Elbows? Your shoulders. You took up your shoulders.
Did I do?
What was I saying?
Bye.
Thanks.
Okay, my elbows back on.
Your shoulders.
Oh my god. Okay, go. Go.
Okay, let's stop this one.
Oh my god.
Funny.
Catch us after hours.
Hi.
We turn off that light.